if I said right now, everybody in here, everybody, we're all going to run a half marathon in 5 days, all of us. And we all going, yeah, we're getting fired up. I said, yeah, we're going to start tomorrow at 5 a.m. and everyone's hugging each other. We're hugging each other. We're going to start at 5 a.m. We put our hands in. We're motivated. Yes, 5 a.m. We leave. 5 a.m. comes. It's dark. Maybe it's cold, not in Arizona, but where I live, it might be cold. It's dark. The Today Show's on. We had a couple of cocktails the night before. Our bed is comfortable. It's hard to get motivated at 5 in the morning. And maybe you do it one day. But again and again, you're going to call again. You want to sell a property, you're going to do it. You're going to go out there again. You're going to get rejected. You're going to go do it again and again. That is the X-ray vision. It's seeing through your broken bones. It's seeing through the lake to get to your goal. Those are just obstacles. You have to train your brain by doing things that make you uncomfortable consistently to build this mindset that when things are hard, which they will be, we don't shy away, we don't quit, we attack. Now, I think everybody in here is born with a little bit of X-ray vision. They have their own mental toughness. On a mental toughness meter of 0 to 10, him being a 10, maybe I'm a 5 or a 4, maybe you're a 6, I have no idea. Whatever your baseline is, when you do things that stink every day, they might be making extra calls, they might be staying late at work, whatever it is, little things, you take your baseline from a 5 and you can make it a 6 or a 7. And once it goes up, it never goes back down.
I started going back through my mind and realizing one thing. We were building bigger, stronger, faster quitters. Why is that? If you don't work on the one thing, the most powerful weapon in the world is your mind. Whether it be physical pain or mental pain. We all have to start from 0 with pain. And what that means is, if you don't go back, we all have something that bothers us. Everybody in this world is insecure about something. Something in life, whether it be your family, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, your kids, something has messed you up. And whenever you're in physical pain, even though you might not be thinking about that mental stuff that happened to you, your mind is thinking about it. All these dungeons that we've created, all these trap doors that our life has created, most of the time we quit is because we don't have any mental tools to get us through the other side. So my whole thing for people is you have to examine, why are you doing it in the first place? What makes people quit so much in SEAL training and in all other special ops training is the mind. It's always comfortable to sit there, you're watching the Navy SEAL show, Discovery Channel. I can do that because it feels very comfortable. The second you get out there in that environment where you have to really want whatever you're going for. If not, all these questions that come up, like you said, how do you go one more step further? Your mind's going to ask you all these questions. How can you go one more step further? If you don't have the answers to that, and I can't give them to you,
That's right.
you have to know, why am I here? So all these negative questions that kept on coming up in my head, I had the answer for them. It's those people that don't have the answer for those negative questions. And if you can't answer those questions, you will quit.
A game, all I got is an A game. I ain't got a B game. I ain't got a C game. When I finish, people are relying on me. Some of y'all, when you get on the field, you forgot. You forgot what it was like when you was hustling in high school playing ball, when you were in college hustling to get to this point. I ain't smart. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. My book is a bestseller, and I failed English 3 times in college. But the difference between me and most people is you might be sweeter than me. You might be bigger than me. You might grind. Listen to me, I don't know. You might have money. I don't know where you come from, but you will not outwork me every single time.
Our goal is to have the kind of team that nobody wants to play. And that means that we have to impose our will to dominate the competition all the time. So what does that take? All right, the first thing you have to do is you have to have toughness. You got to be tougher than everybody that we play. It's all about what does it take to break you? What does it take to break you? I don't care what circumstance you're faced with. What does it take to break your focus because you get frustrated about what happened on the last play? What does it take to make you give in because it's hot outside, or you're tired, or you don't feel like running to the ball or giving effort or finishing the play like you should because of how you feel, whether you're a little bit hurt? What does it take to break you? When you go through camp, it's going to be difficult because you're getting yourself ready to play an entire season at a high level. So everybody here has got to have a lot of mental toughness to be able to sustain what we do at a high level. So there's no easy way. And everybody here knows that I've always talked about discipline. But I think having toughness, what breaks you is what helps you be able to maintain the discipline that you need to have to do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, the way it's supposed to get done, because you minimize the circumstances that can affect your ability to do that.
I was homeless. I was knocked out. I was kicked out of school. I was told never to return. I did this in the midst of trials, in the midst of tribulations. Nobody gave me this. I earned it. Life wasn't a crystal stair for me. Didn't nobody give me a network. I earned a network. I know Warren Buffett because I worked my way to Warren Buffett. I worked my way to Dan Gilbert. I worked my way to the NBA. I worked my way to the NFL. Everybody say, E, how did you crack the code? I grinded my way through the code. That's how I cracked it. I got up every day at 3. At Monday I grind, Tuesday I grind. I don't care what the economy is doing. I don't care who the president is. I don't care who the governor is. I don't care who the mayor is. My mama ain't counting on the governor. My wife ain't counting on the president of the United States of America. My wife ain't counting on the mayor. My wife ain't counting on the commissioner. My wife counting on me. When I walk out that house, she's counting on me to bring home the bacon.
When I started running, my goal was to run 2 miles. 2 miles. I bet everybody in this room can run 2 miles. That was my goal. I worked my way up to 2 miles. I said, if I can run 2 miles in 18 minutes, 9-minute pace, I'm a runner. Everybody in this room can do that. Nothing physically changed on my body over the last couple of years. These are the same legs that God gave me. I'm not very strong. Same lungs as when I could run 2 miles, what I thought was my goal. I took the 2-mile body and transformed into a 100-mile mind. So I took the same body and ran 100 miles with my X-ray vision, because I saw a goal and everything else was obstacles. That was the movie in my head. I got to get to the finish line. Now I got to finish the rest. The rest is obstacles, man. I'm seeing through all those walls. I'm getting to where I want to go.
You know, people look at me and say, well, you've achieved so much in your life, you know, and they always see the finished product. But what they don't see are the times that I've lost and the times I get knocked down and how I have to get back up and the things that I had to overcome, the mental aspect that I had to come. Physical, at times, was there. Physical part of it was there, but the mental part of it is what I had to overcome to make sure I got to the next level. There is no give and take. It is you lose, and a lot of people pay the price. I got knocked down. I had to get back up. I had to be encouraged. I had people around me that were resilient and who encouraged me, gave me perspective of it doesn't happen in one day.